Hello, beautiful humans. I hope you all are doing well. Happy New Year. Today I'm going to be really taking you all along my plant chores. I have about 20 something plants. That's including my cuttings though. So my cuttings don't really get any care. It's just normal. They're just trying to root right now. So I don't really have to worry about those. I think their water's fine. I checked it earlier, but the rest of them, I got this new like big leaf plant growing thingy, I don't know what it's called, that you put in water and you water your plants, and it's like supposed to promote, you know, larger leaves, a lot more growth. So I'm gonna try that out today. Another thing that I think is really crazy is that I am currently filming on my iPhone. I've done a lot of research because I wanted my videos to be, you know, better quality and all this stuff, and I noticed that when I thought maybe it was iMovie because I edit in iMovie, so I'm like, maybe when I export my files and after editing them and I go to upload them, maybe it's just uploading lower quality because that's what it's maybe downloading or exporting. And I just did more research and I realized that the camera that I use, it's a Canon EOS M50. I've been using it for years now, and my phone is currently recording better quality videos than my camera, and I just think that that's absolutely insane. I guess I paid about the same amount for my phone and for my camera if we really look at things, but still it's absolutely insane. So I want to eventually invest in a camera, but I'm going to use what I have. So I'm using my iPhone, and I'm just going to use my camera for my podcast because I do video podcasts for my patrons. Which, speaking of that, if you are interested in partnering more intimately with this family and you want some exclusive content, consider becoming a patron. We'd love to have you over at the Patreon family. But regardless, I'm going to get into my plant chores. I'm going to try this new little, I don't think it's called a fertilizer. I don't know what it's called. It's called something. But I mix it in with the water, and it basically just promotes larger leaves and more growth. So since it is the winter time, I do live in Florida, so it doesn't get like super cold, but it does get less humid. And with that, I'm not seeing as much growth. I'm not seeing my plants doing the best during this time of the year. So I just kind of want to give them that extra oomph to keep going. But yeah, I think that's it. And then I'm just going to take you all along so you guys can see what plants I have. Also, I wanted to encourage you to join us over on Instagram. We have lots of different things there, all based around living a more mindful life. We are helping each other navigate the human experience more mindfully, and if you want to join this family and become a bigger part of it, we do have an Instagram, and I encourage you to become a part of that family. Okay, so this is the plant food that I am going with. It's called a fertilizer. It's probably backwards because I'm using my front camera, which is the only downfall of recording with my iPhone. Anyways, but yeah, it's good on houseplants. It promotes large blooms, deep green foliage for indoor and outdoor plants, all-purpose plant food. So I'm gonna figure out how to add this to my plants and in the water, and then I'm going to water all of my plants and take you along with me. Okay, so I just finished watering all of the plants and doing all of the planty care type things. This might be bad, but I pretty much take care of my plants the exact same. I pot them in the exact same potting mix, and usually when I propagate, I just use water. I was gonna try perlite recently with my propagation station, like I have a little thingy that I got for Christmas, but I'm not really sure how to do that yet, so I think I'm going to possibly move them into perlite because I heard that's really good for rooting plants. So yeah, I'm gonna kind of walk through now and share with you all like their names, like the name of the plant. I didn't actually name them. I used to name my plants, but so yeah, I'm just gonna walk through all of the plants that I have, and I think I'm gonna also talk about my favorites. Okay, so I know there's different types of monstera, but I just know this is a type of monstera. It actually has two new growth points. It has that one, and then this one looks like she's gonna be a cute little one. She's been kind of sitting like this for a while, so I'm gonna see if I can, like, I don't know, get her to unravel. But yeah, as you can see, she's been like a little underwatered. That's also another propagation right there. But yeah, I have a kind of a habit of underwatering my plants. But she's still doing pretty good, still thriving, still making some new growth points. So This is her. This is a newer purchase. I know that it's some sort of an alocasia. I think it starts with an L, like alocasia something, but I don't think she's doing too good. She's been kind of like this ever since I got her, and I don't know, she doesn't look like she's doing too well. So I'm not really sure if she's gonna stay in the mix. Another thing too is that I have killed so many alocasia, and I just recently got like 3 new alocasia. I think that I'm gonna be able to do it this time. I think I have figured out the issue. The number one issue was that I was out of town, so I just completely underwatered my last one. And then the second, my other alocasia that I had before in the past, it had like, I don't even know what it was, but it's like the roots and like were like wrapped up from the nursery, and like I didn't know that, so I didn't repot her when I got home, and it never grew. So that was the issue with that one. This is just a classic golden pothos. She was actually 2 of them, and I just repotted them into 1 pot, and she seems to be doing really well. There are a couple yellowing leaves, but I just repotted her, so that's kind of to be expected, but she's doing really well so far. This is my gorgeous Rhaphidophora tetrasperma that has been growing for just a year, and she's almost all the way to the ceiling. Like, she is doing absolutely fabulous. And I have to say that this is one of my absolute favorite plants to have in my house. It's just really easy care. If you just give them a pole to like vine up, they just do really well. So she's absolutely thriving. This is another Monstera, and believe it or not, I have had that leaf, that leaf, that leaf, and the one behind it. I have had those 4 leaves for almost an entire year. And I thought that she was like dying, but all these like outside roots, I don't know what they're called. If you know what they're called, let me know. But all of those roots just started flying out of the pot. So I repotted her, and all of a sudden she gave me this new leaf, and it is huge and gorgeous and just like, I don't know, it came out of nowhere. I thought this plant was done. Like, I've had it for absolutely ever, and it's just had 4 leaves, like that's it. And out of nowhere, she just pops this gorgeous, huge leaf. And I'm really excited to see her growth process and what else she's gonna bring. Okay, this is another new one. This is my Alocasia Regal Shield. She is doing absolutely gorgeous. This right here is a new leaf. Like, she just gave this to me like about a week ago. That one down there, I have no idea what's going on with that one. The white that you see on like the top of it, that was like that from the nursery. I think it's just dirty and I haven't wiped it off yet. But yeah, she's adorable. Like, she's got some big, beautiful, lush leaves. This new leaf was absolutely gorgeous. I haven't seen any new formations, but yeah, she's doing really, really well. These are also 2 new plants. This is my Alocasia Friedic. Oops, almost knocked her over. I just repotted her yesterday. I also repotted this one yesterday. But yeah, so like I said, I haven't really been taking care of Alocasia, but I got just a couple Alocasia recently, and she's so far so good. I don't see any new growth points, but like I said, it is winter time, so I wasn't really expecting any, but she looks gorgeous right now. And I also, like I said, repotted this guy. This is my Philodendron melanochrysum, and super, super gorgeous. I actually got this off of Etsy. So yeah, but she also seems to be doing well. She just dropped and opened up this new leaf right here. It looks so tiny, but it's so crazy that they start up that tiny and then they get this big. And I've seen like really, really big leaves. So I'm trying to feed her and just give her all the things that she needs so she can give me big, long, lush leaves and live her best life. But yeah, those are 2 new plants that I just recently got. So coming over to my kitchen, I just recently got this as well within like the last month, but it is my Philodendron micans, and I love her. So I used to be a huge pothos, like that was my first plant ever, and I've been doing a lot of houseplants for about 4 years now, so not too long. And honestly, having houseplants is not like, I'm not a professional at all. Like I said, I take care of them the exact same pretty much, but they're like a hobby for me, and it's like really therapeutic to be taking care of plants. So yeah, this is my Philodendron micans, and I used to be like obsessed with pothos and like marble queen and like all that typical stuff. But recently I found her at a nursery, and I am absolutely obsessed with these like velvety deep green leaves. She's absolutely gorgeous. Love her to death. Okay, so I'm not exactly sure what this one's name is. It's definitely a philodendron, but it's just kind of like the basic philodendron. Nothing too special. I am a little upset though because there's a leaf up there that seems to be yellowing, but I've had her vining for a really long time and she seemed to be doing really well. The only thing about her vining, I've noticed that like her leaves are really small. Like they just start to get really, really tiny towards the end. This is another Rhaphidophora tetrasperma. Like I said, I have been obsessed with these for a while now, ever since that one that is vining in my office. And yeah, I got her. She's super beautiful. I took a couple of cuttings from her, so I can see if I can propagate some more. I also have my lemon lime philodendron, my philodendron micans also in there. So I have all three of my favorite plants chilling in this propagation station. No roots yet, which is why I might try perlite, but yeah, they're super cute, just hanging out. All right, and then my last beautiful gal that I just recently got. Say hi to Bo. Hi, Bo. He's a Catahoula leopard lab mix. Anyway, but yeah, this is my lemon lime philodendron. She's absolutely gorgeous because she has so many different colors. Like she has some super like neon green leaves as well as like some dark lush leaves. And she has so much new growth too. There's like growth out the wazoo. Like everywhere you look, there's like new growth. And this is a huge leaf that's really beautiful. But I just recently found this leaf the other day, but it has some like variegation here and it has like a darker tint right there. It's really, really unique and cool. I've never seen anything like it. So I hope she gives me some really cool leaves. Okay, so that is all I have for you all in this video today. I thought it'd be kind of fun to switch it up instead of just doing like office stuff or like a day in the life of a small business or a studio vlog or things like that. I love making those, but something I wanted to do recently was make a little planty video. So those are my plants. I absolutely love taking care of them. I'm not one to like make a bunch of planty videos because I want it to remain a hobby and I don't want to constantly just make content around it. But my plants are in like all of my content anyways. So I figured I'd just kind of walk the plants that I have, how I care for them, and just take you all along a little therapeutic, take care of my plants with me type of video. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please let me know, like this video. I also wanted to encourage you to subscribe. So if you want to be a bigger part of this family and join this family, come along our journey, then please do that. YouTube is really just a place where I put all of my hodgepodge stuff in one little video. And I love just making little videos of things that I love. So that is all I have for you all. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I hope you all have a beautiful rest of your day, morning, evening, night, whatever time it is that you're watching this, and I'll see you in the next one.